I'm Evrod Cassimy. We are following breaking news right now from Capitol Hill, where a congressional committee is taking serious action in its investigation of Russian meddling. Why former Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort is being subpoenaed. Brandon?
After yesterday and just looking out your window, you can tell we're in for a terrific Tuesday. Temps starting to warm up. We're back to summer.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
And now at noon, a 31-year-old man found guilty of killing a 75-year-old man during a high-speed chase was in court this morning to find out how long he'll be spending in prison. His name is Rashid Brown, and he killed Rio Doctor in Orion Township last year after slamming into his van. And today, Rio's family got their chance to let them know how they feel. Let's go live now to Nick Monticelli. He's in the Local 4 newsroom with more on what they had to say. Nick?
Evrod, good afternoon. It was interesting because the wife of the man who was killed actually forgave Rashid Brown. They went through a long process going through exactly what they were feeling, how they were feeling it, and how many people this man affected. They said that he was the family handyman. Everyone loved him, and now they're not sure what to do.
He was energetic, very active, and involved with family and friends. He loved life and lived it.
Rio Doctor's wife, Deborah, calmly and collectively told an Oakland County judge what her family is missing without Rio.
Rio was a loving, caring, passionate, and faithful husband. He was hardworking and a good provider.
A good provider killed in seconds. In July of 2016, this man, Rashid Brown, was in a high-speed chase running from Oakland County deputies. Police say he was involved in an illegal prescription drug ring, and when they caught a friend in the act at this CVS, he took off. At times, he went 95 miles per hour during the chase, before slamming into Rio Doctor's van in the intersection of Walden and Baldwin in Orion Township. The crash was so bad, the engine in Rio's van landed 150 feet away. Rio was 75 years old when he was killed, a veteran of the United States Air Force and a recent retiree from General Motors. His wife says they still had so much planned.
I have lost.
All right, so even though this isn't technically a life sentence, it essentially is the first count that he was found guilty of, a second-degree murder. He also has an habitual fourth offense, so his sentence was 100 to 150 years in prison. Live in the newsroom, Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
All righty, Nick, thank you for the update. Hey, Detroit mother whose young son shot and injured himself after finding his mother's gun in her purse was in court for sentencing this morning. 29-year-old Shacolby Green was originally charged with child abuse and gun law violations, but reached a deal to plead guilty to a misdemeanor, and she was sentenced to 3 years probation. Coming up on Local 4 News at 6 o'clock, we're going to take you inside of the courtroom where you'll hear the sentencing judge lecture Green about the dangers of owning a gun and even having it in your home. When it gets even more breaking news that we're following right now from Midtown Detroit. That's where a bicyclist has crashed into a semi. Reports from the scene there say a woman riding a bicycle on 3rd Avenue collided with a semi right at Temple. The bike went under one of the truck's wheels, and that cyclist is now reported to be in the hospital in serious condition. We do know the truck driver stopped at the scene, and Detroit police right now investigating to figure out who might have been at fault, but you can see how badly damaged that bike was there, so we are hoping for a full recovery for this woman. There's also late-breaking word that a Volkswagen executive, Oliver Schmidt, will plead guilty to conspiring to defraud the government in diesel engine emissions test. Schmidt, who was head of Volkswagen's Environmental and Engineering Center here in Michigan, is expected to enter his plea in federal court in downtown Detroit. That is supposed to happen on August 4th. Well, we're also following breaking news from Washington, where a congressional committee is taking some serious action now in its investigation of Russia meddling in last year's election. The Senate Judiciary Committee has issued a subpoena to have former Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort testify before the committee tomorrow. Manafort met with members of the Senate Intelligence Committee this morning. His lawyers offered the Judiciary Committee a transcript of an interview by the Judiciary Committee, but the Judiciary Committee could not agree to that and instead issued the subpoena to have Manafort appear in person. Well, for the second day in a row, Jared Kushner is on Capitol Hill to testify before Congress without a subpoena. The son-in-law of President Trump and his senior advisor arrived to testify behind closed doors before the House Intelligence Committee as it investigates Russian meddling in last year's election. Kushner went before the Senate Intelligence Committee yesterday. And in Washington today, Republicans are taking the next step to get rid of Obamacare. And they're voting on something today, but we just don't know what, and really neither do they. NBC's Tracy Potts explains from Capitol Hill.
Now, this isn't a final vote, but it's an important one. It could move this effort forward or stop it in its tracks. And it's happening today because John McCain is back and his party really needed his vote.
Kill the repeal! Don't kill us!
100 protesters camped outside a Republican senator's home this morning, urging no votes on debating health care today.
It's like a three-card money game. There's all sorts of different versions.
There are three options: repeal Obamacare and replace it later, repeal and replace it now, or throw in things like cheaper, leaner insurance plans to get skeptical conservatives on board.
You gonna get the votes? He better get them.
With Boy Scouts last night, President Trump insisted his Health and Human Services Secretary, Tom Price, convince Congress to get rid of Obamacare. This morning, a flurry of tweets calling Democrats obstructionists, urging Republicans to step up to the plate, promising he's ready to sign any version that gets rid of Obamacare. Critics say he's unfairly throwing all the responsibility for fixing health care to Congress.
What are the president's principles? We never laid them out. Healthcare has been outsourced to Congress.
Cut the United States Senate off of our access to health insurance until we come up with some idea that you think is so terrific.
It's tight. One or two votes could make a big difference. That's why it's significant that Republican John McCain, recently diagnosed with brain cancer, returns to Washington today. Now, McCain's expected to be a yes vote. Susan Collins of Maine has said she is a no, and several Republicans are undecided. With this razor-thin margin, Republicans can only afford to lose one more. From Washington, Tracy Potts, NBC News.
All righty, thank you, Tracy. Let's turn to weather now, as we kind of had a nice start to our day, a little cooler, as we saw yesterday as well. But the question is, will the rest of the day be as calm? Let's turn things over to meteorologist Brandon Rue.
Yes, good afternoon, Evrod. Hope you're having a great Tuesday, everybody. It is a lot more summer-like, but still getting temperatures below average. We have low and middle 70s out there. Warm spot is actually at Metro Airport at 76 degrees. Lansing 75. Pontiac across M59 to Mount Clemens 74. 72 degrees right now in Sandusky. We have these north winds. Northeast winds are not real strong, anywhere between 5 and 12 miles an hour, but enough to cool down the coastlines here for Lake Huron. And also Eastsiders may not quite get to 80 degrees today, but still a very, very nice day. 76 degrees right now, on our way to 78 at 2. 80 degrees or so, especially inland. Couple of exceptions there. Big ball game tonight. Going to be a good one. We have tailgaters in the upper 70s, falling into the lower 70s. Light sweatshirt may not be a bad idea, especially for the kids. We've got the Local Forecasters app. It is free for you under WDIV. For radar, full forecast, you can find it there. For now, Evrod, back to you.
Thank you, Brandon. The city of Detroit continues to remember and reflect on the violence, killing, and rioting that scarred the city's history 50 years ago this week. And July 25th of 1967 marked a deadly day and night with 26 people killed in the city. By the third day, federal troops joined National Guardsmen called in to restore order. And when it was all over, 43 lives were lost, 1,700 businesses were looted, and 1,400 buildings had been set on fire. Well, the events of July 1967 here in Detroit are dramatized in a new movie called Detroit, which will have its world premiere tonight at the Fox Theater here in downtown Detroit. The director and stars are going to be taking part in red carpet ceremonies right at the Fox Theater. The film will then open nationwide in theaters on August 4th. Well, the word out of General Motors this afternoon in Detroit is that the company posted a second quarter profit. Those levels are down from last year, but better than Wall Street analysts expected. Here's what they're saying. GM reported quarterly earnings of nearly $1.7 billion. That's down 42% from profits in the second quarter of 2016. Now, the drop is due to losses from GM's planned sale of its European operations, restructuring of its India operations, and sale of its business in South Africa. GM has has moved lately to trim production of slow-selling cars to reduce inventory. It's not confirming reports that it plans to eliminate some car models, though. All right, still to come here on Local 4 News at noon, raging floods, heavy rains prompting destruction. We'll tell you where the chaos is all happening. Plus, we're getting our first look at the man suspected of attacking several people with a chainsaw in Switzerland. Find out where the manhunt stands at this hour when we come back.
So the sign on the kiosk at Comerica Park says, "No lines for our fans ever. Sign up for free today." But would you be willing to do what it is you have to do to get this kind of VIP treatment? We're going to take a look at this today at 4 on First at 4.
Hi, this is...
All right, welcome back, everyone. We want to get to a developing story that we're following out of Switzerland, where a massive manhunt is underway for a man suspected of injuring 5 people in a chainsaw attack. Police now have new pictures of the suspect. This is 51-year-old Franz Rausis. He's accused of attacking 5 people Monday at an insurance company in the town of Schaffhausen. One victim remains in the hospital with serious, but thankfully non-life-threatening injuries. And over to India, where dangerous floods have proven deadly. At least 16 people have been killed, authorities said today. Heavy monsoon rains have lashed the region, turning roads into, well, rivers, as you can see here on your screen. Officials say the flooding might have forced more than 24,000 people to evacuate. Rescuers are using motorboats to try to save hundreds of people from those rushing waters. And there are new details in a very disturbing case of human smuggling down in Texas, where dozens of undocumented immigrants were found Sunday crammed into a sweltering tractor trailer. New court documents revealed the driver, charged in this case, James Bradley, was driving from Iowa to Texas, and Bradley had told police that his boss sold the trailer and asked him to deliver it to its new owner. Bradley also claims that he didn't even know that there were 39 immigrants in that truck until he stopped at a Walmart. Sadly, a 10th person has died now. 20 others are in the hospital still.
It's very sad, and as you can imagine, the team here at the consulate, we all are very touched by what's going on. We are confident in the legal system, in the American legal system.
Well, the consul says that she will help the U.S. identify those victims. Bradley is charged with 1 count of transporting undocumented immigrants, resulting in 10 deaths. And he's facing life in prison and possibly the death penalty if he is in fact convicted. All right, still to come here on Local 4 News at noon. Their chicken, I guess you could say, is the bomb. Brandon, this new spot here in downtown Detroit, specializing in fried chicken with some Nashville kick.
I get it. I got it. Good. We're good to go with your weather today, but we are tracking storm chances in that 7-day forecast. We could use the rain. Will it get in your way? We'll talk about it right here next. Welcome back to Local 4 News at noon. I'm going to step out of the way. You can pause it, take a picture. What a sight. Beautiful blue skies behind our Detroit skyline, calm along the river. 76 degrees, north wind at 9. We are on our way to about 80 degrees or so, perhaps a little bit cooler east side and in our north zone thanks to the north-northeast breezes coming off of the big lakes, but still very, very pleasant. Humidity is low. It goes up a little bit tomorrow, but not by much. It's going to be very bearable on Wednesday and even warmer. 60 degrees overnight, another great sleeping night ahead. Great ball game tonight. 2 great pitchers going at it, and the weather's going to respond nicely. Royals and Tigers, Duffy and Fulmer on the mound. It's 7:10 first pitch, upper 70s, falling into the lower 70s. Light sweatshirt, maybe a long sleeve t-shirt, not a bad idea for some. As we head through the area right now on the satellite and radar picture, really not a whole lot going on. You see these storms firing up out of Minneapolis, coming across La Crosse, Wisconsin, but it's running into high pressure here, and that will keep us stable today and tomorrow. Eventually, a cold front is going to sink down tomorrow, and we'll tap into some of the Pacific moisture as we get into your Thursday. Going to be a close call tomorrow. Again, nothing happening today. We go into tomorrow, that cold front sinking down does bring shower and storm chances across central lower, the Saginaw Valley, and the Thumb region by about 8 p.m. Wednesday. And then we get into some of the action here. Scattered rain and thunder showers on Thursday, probably mid to late morning through the afternoon. And the Storm Prediction Center does have us under a slight risk for severe weather. Tomorrow will be the warmest day of the week at 84 and calm. Thursday, those spotty storms and that cold front passes through and doesn't bring us a whole lot of wet weather for the weekend, which is great. We could use the rain, so hopefully we get a little bit on Thursday. But temperatures very pleasant for your weekend. Good looking stuff ahead. Certainly better than this past weekend. Perhaps you've seen this on some of your favorite food shows. It's a national sensation and now open for business here in Detroit. It's all about chicken flavor explosion happening in a part of the D already figuratively exploding itself.
Brand new to News Center in Detroit is Atomic Chicken.
You know, it will make you sweat a little bit, yes.
Yes, Atomic Chicken is closest to the Nashville-style hot chicken.
The Atomic one is actually dipped in the chili oil, and that's what puts it over the top.
Atomic Chicken has 2 lower levels of heat for those who are, let's say, chicken. There's a basic and spicy, and they're available on all chicken orders like the Atomic Chicken Sandwich.
It's a fried chicken breast on this wonderful roll with blue cheese, a slice of blue cheese, a grainy apple slaw, and then an Atomic mayo.
Chicken Atomic or Basic also comes by its spicy self with sides.
So we offer quarter chicken white, quarter chicken dark meals. In addition to, you can come in, you can get an 8-piece bucket.
Sides from hand-cut fries to homemade biscuits.
Everything is made fresh every day. Our mac and cheese sauce is made every day, and we make that homemade. The sides are made homemade here.
If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen or just order the kitchen sink sandwich at Atomic Chicken. It comes with fried chicken tenders and
we'll put our mac and cheese on it. We'll put cheese sauce on it. We'll put hand-cut fries on it. Green onions, bacon.
With plans to expand, Atomic Chicken says their spice of life right now is knowing they're a perfect fit in the expanding News Center area.
We're thankful to be here, but when we get thanked by our customers for being here, that's a great feeling too.
And they've got a great deal, a way for you to go check them out, see what you think. Atomic Chicken offering 40% off of its Atomic Chicken Sandwich or 40% off the quarter chicken meal. Atomic Chicken is on Woodward, again in Detroit's News Center. Everett.
Make sure you go and stop by. All right, still to come here on Local 4 News at noon. A rock star finds something priceless in storage. We'll show you what he found that has a lot of people talking. Keep it here.